Hello viewers, you're watching Nahoo News Weekly. This week's news is presented to you by me, Gifty Makonman. Please stay tuned. Moving on to our first news, President Sahle-Work Zewde thanked Catholic Relief Services for its support to Ethiopia. President Sahle-Work Zewde received at her office Cardinal Birhane Jesus Serafel, President of the Ethiopian Catholic Church, and Shan Callahan, President and CEO of Catholic Relief Service. During the meeting, the President thanked the Ethiopian Catholic Church and its partner Catholic Relief Service for their long-term development support and assistance to Ethiopia, according to the President's office. The EU's unbalanced statement on the Grand Renaissance Dam does not take into account Ethiopia's efforts to cooperate with the lower repatriant countries, said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. A statement from the ministry by Ambassador Dina Mufti, who spoke on the condition of neutrality and the lack thereof from EU after the EU issued a statement saying Egypt's water security should not be affected. He noted that the European Union, which has been monitoring the situation in the tripartite talks, and was meant to have a neutral stance, but that was not been the case in the statement issued by the EU. He also called on the international community to support the African Union Commission in solving the African crisis. He said many countries, including China, the United States, and the United Kingdom, are coming to Ethiopia to discuss the situation in various parts of the country, as well as the region. Explaining the work of civic diplomacy, Ambassador Dina Mufti noted that 2,158 Ethiopians in Saudi Arabia and 500 Tanzanians returned home this week. He said the East African Cultural and Arts Festival, which is supposed to strengthen cultural exchange in East Africa, has been held in the capital for 5 days. The Ministry of Mines announced that it has taken action against companies that have not been able to operate in accordance with their long-term contracts. The companies have been warned by stakeholders at all levels, including the ministry, but 116 companies have had their mining license revoked, Minister of Mines Takkala Uma said. In addition, the license of 6 companies that were licensed to produce minerals but did not operate properly were revoked. Other minerals other than gold mines are licensed to export, but, he said, the license of 850 miners involved in the smuggling business have been revoked. A total of 972 mines, Ethiotrade and Investment Forum reports that the license issued to the companies engaging in production and exports have been revoked. Licenses issued by the state will be reviewed later this month, and an agreement has been reached to take legal action. The rebel group TPLF reportedly prevented aid planes from landing at Mekelle airport. Government is working to provide the necessary humanitarian assistance to the people in need in Tigray state. It also said that in collaboration with various international partners, it has been providing the basic necessary support by land and air. However, the rebel group said it had been repeatedly trying to disrupt the government's efforts to flow humanitarian aid into the region in order to tarnish the image and spread false propaganda. The government noted that the closure of humanitarian aid on land has also been an obstacle. It said that the international community's recognition of need to stop these activities has been recognized by the international community. However, TPLF has now banned flights carrying medical supplies and baby food, and it has prevented aid planes from landing at Mekelle airport since yesterday. The government has called on the international community to condemn the terrorist group's decision and to investigate allegations. In addition, the government will continue to intensify its efforts to provide the necessary humanitarian assistance to the people of Tigray. It is estimated that digital identification is planned for 10 million people next year. The National Digital Identification Project Office plans to provide digital identification to 10 million people next year, according to the social networking site. The office currently has 100,000 national IDs, said Yodahe Araya Selassie, General Manager of the office. The office is conducting experimental distribution of digital IDs in Addis Ababa, Hawassa, Adama, and other selected cities. The Danish government has donated $10 million to provide safe drinking water to Ethiopia, according to UNICEF Ethiopia. UNICEF Ethiopia expressed gratitude to the Danish government for its support, according to the UNICEF Ethiopia Twitter account. It recalled that the effort to solve the problem of safe drinking water supply in Ethiopia has been supported for the past 3 years. Danish ambassador to Ethiopia, Kira Smith-Sindberg, said that the supply of safe drinking water is crucial to improve the lives of women and children in the region. The National Bank of Ethiopia has decided to purchase gold by an increase from the international market of 35% to encourage gold producers locally. Abebe Sembete, managing director of the Bank of Ethiopia, recalled that the National Bank of Ethiopia has been buying gold with an increase from the international gold market by 10 to 29% since March 2012 to encourage gold producers and control smuggling trade locally. He said the country has seen a significant supply of gold in the 2 years since March 2012. According to the Ethiopian news agency, the bank has earned $1.2 billion from gold trading during this year. That was the end of our Nahoo News Weekly. Please stay tuned with remaining Nahoo News programs. It was me, Gifty McConnell, presenting the news to you. Have a good evening.